Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having some water, and tonight we'll be discussing Core Memories by Brian Scala. This is a book where the author reached out to me, who I know personally. I've met him at Sinful Signings, and as well we have a lot of mutuals. He reached out to me asking me if I could give it a read. I saw it was available on KU, so I gave it a download and I gave it a try. I did unfortunately have to DNF this at 46%, but we'll definitely get more into that. If DNF videos are not your thing, that's okay. You can keep scrolling. I do believe all reviews are valid, and I'm just going to talk about my thoughts on the book as far as I got into it. These are the tropes, and these are the content warnings. So first, what's this book about? Now, because I didn't finish the book, I can't give you a full scope of what it's about, so I'm going to read the synopsis. So here's what it says. You get what you pay for. At least that's how it's always been for restaurateur Bryce Palomari and flight attendant Aaron Gillies. Once childhood acquaintances, Bryce and Aaron went their separate ways and always wondered what if. Some 25 years later, life throws them a bone in the most unlikely of ways. Bryce rediscovers Aaron working on his flight and subsequently finds her through social media moonlighting as a spicy accountant. As fate would have it, Aaron showing off her goods for the usual 50 is just what Bryce craves for his long, hard business trips. As Bryce and Aaron reconnect, their obvious chemistry and unmistakable attraction place them in steamy situations. Some not quite as they anticipated. Opting for a friends with benefits relationship while still satisfying their respective admirers, Bryce and Aaron soon wonder if their long simmering passion is one last chance for the real thing. Will Aaron finally open up and allow Bryce to eat her heart out? Will Bryce's unstable third wheel cause irreparable damage to both of them? Or will the two soulmates conquer their demons and land safely in each other's arms? So what are my thoughts? Again, I did DNF this at 46%. Now, I want to make something clear. Never have I in the past, nor do I plan to in the future, tell anyone to not read a book. If this sounds like something you're interested in, give it a try, and I hope you love it. However, reading is subjective, and not every book is for every reader, and I was not the targeted reader for this book, as I did not enjoy the author's writing style, nor the plot. And if I'm going to be honest, and that's what I always try to be, is that this book I felt was written for the male gaze. There was a lot of talking about women's massive breasts being 42 double D's, and at a point it got a little uncomfortable because it felt like every other page was talking about some woman's massive breasts. So that's what I mean when I say I think this was written more towards the male gaze. Now, this is a spicy book, but there was very little plot connecting each spice scene. It just felt like I was jumping from one spice scene to another spice scene to another. And while I definitely enjoy spice in my books, I do need some kind of plot to keep me going and engage in the storyline. I am a plot girly who likes spice, but for other people, you could do an all-spice book, and you're probably going to enjoy that. And again, I love that for you. However, for me, like I said, I was just not the targeted reader. It is currently available. If you want to give it a try, it is available also on KU, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.